In the frozen wilderness of North America, where glaciers meet the ancient forests, the grizzly bear emerges as the embodiment of raw power. Every breath echoes thousands of years of survival, every step a challenge to nature itself. In a world where only the strong endure, it fights not just to live, but to keep the rhythm of the wild alive. Here, every hunt and every encounter stands as proof of instinct, intelligence, and the order of life. The grizzly bear, an icon of North America, ranges from Alaska and Canada to the Rocky Mountains. Its massive frame and prominent shoulder hump give it the strength to dig and strike with tremendous force. Its claws, reaching up to 4 inches long, serve not only as deadly weapons, but also as perfect tools for survival. An adult grizzly weighs between 270 and 400 kilograms, while males living near coastal areas can exceed 540 kilograms. Its thick fur shields it from the cold wind, and its muscular build allows it to move swiftly through forests, valleys, and snow-covered tundra. After thousands of years of evolution, the grizzly stands as a model of adaptation. It digs for roots, catches salmon, hunts deer, or gathers berries depending on the season. Through these roles, it helps regulate prey populations, balance food resources, and maintain the health of the ecosystem. Morning mist blankets the Alaskan marshes. A massive bull moose approaches the water's edge, weighing over 680 kilograms with antlers spreading nearly 6 feet wide, a symbol of vigilance and strength. From afar, a grizzly has been watching every step. The bear doesn't strike impulsively. It knows the terrain, the muddy ground where the moose may lose balance, the shifting wind that conceals its scent. For minutes, it stands motionless, patient as stone, waiting for the perfect moment. Instinct and calculation merge as silence becomes a weapon. When the time arrives, the grizzly bursts from the swamp's edge, using the slick ground to make the moose stumble. Its weight and speed combine in a single decisive strike. The moose struggles, but gravity and soft earth betray it. In the heavy breath of the forest, the battle ends swiftly. It's not brutality, but evolutionary intelligence that decides victory. The grizzly, both hunter and strategist, proves that in nature, strength only matters when paired with patience and understanding. In the same forest, grizzlies and black bears sometimes share territory. But the grizzly's presence alone signals retreat. One step, one look, or even a faint scent on the wind is enough for the smaller bear to understand it should leave. With its larger body and commanding nature, the grizzly dominates without conflict. This is how nature prevents unnecessary battles and divides resources efficiently. In silence, order is preserved, and the forest continues its sacred rhythm. On the plains bordering the rocky forests, a herd of white-tailed deer grazes quietly. The alert ones lift their heads, ears rotating to catch every sound in the air. In their world, silence means danger, hidden among the trees. A grizzly watches patiently, a master shaped by time. Despite weighing hundreds of kilograms, the grizzly can sprint up to 35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour. This is not reckless power, it's a calculated burst. Before attacking, it studies the wind direction to mask its scent and chooses the ideal ambush point along the deer's path. Its silence is not idleness, but a strategy refined through generations of survival. When the moment comes, the grizzly lunges forward like a living mass of muscle. Each step is heavy, yet precise. The deer leaps to flee, but instinct reacts too late. The bear uses its weight, speed, and shoulder strength to bring the prey down. The sound is brief, and then the forest falls silent again. During the mating season, the northern forests grow tense. Each mature male grizzly controls a vast territory spanning dozens of square kilometers, where it feeds and seeks mates, but boundaries don't last forever. When two males meet, the confrontation begins with stares, roars, and posturing. Backs arch, shoulders tighten, breaths rumble through the forest. They don't aim to kill, but to test endurance and dominance. The fight often ends when one retreats, restoring order and balance. The victor earns the right to mate and guard its territory. This is not merely a contest of strength, but a ritual of nature, a symbol of hierarchy and discipline that has existed since the dawn of the wild. At the edge of the Yukon forest, the howls of gray wolves echo through the misty dawn. They move in packs of around 10, coordinating through glances, movements, and deep calls. In their world, Strategy and unity are the keys to survival. When the grizzly appears, the air changes. Both species understand the law of the wild. Whoever controls the food controls life itself. The wolves lower their bodies, forming a circle, while the bear steps forward slowly but with pressure. It doesn't need to roar. Its heavy breathing and piercing gaze are enough to command respect. Often, no fight is needed. The bear reclaims the kill through presence, weight, and dominance. The wolves know the risk isn't worth it. They retreat, yielding the prize to the stronger one. That moment shows mutual respect between two apex predators, one representing solitary power, the other teamwork. The encounter reminds us that in nature, there is no absolute victory, only balance maintained through understanding and limits. When salmon return, Alaskan rivers turn into shimmering ribbons of silver. Thousands swim upstream to spawn a journey written into their species. At the waterfalls, the grizzly waits, entering a feeding state called hyperphagia to store fat for the winter. The sound of rushing water blends with the predator's breath. The bear stands firm, eyes locked on movement below. When the moment arrives, it strikes swift, precise, decisive. A salmon leaps from the falls, and in that instant, an ancient ritual of life is renewed, one that has endured for millennia. After each meal, the remains of salmon and nutrients sink into the soil under the bear's steps. From there, the forest feeds, trees grow, and life continues. The grizzly is not only a hunter, but a bridge between river and forest, returning energy to the earth and embodying the endless cycle of nature. In the endless cycle of life, the grizzly does not hunt indiscriminately. It targets the weak, the young, or the injured. Each attack, brief yet fierce, helps keep the herd stronger, allowing the fittest to thrive. This is the law of natural selection, where life and death coexist in quiet order. The grizzly becomes nature's unseen hand, sustaining the rhythm of renewal. What appears as raw instinct is, in truth, ancient wisdom and equilibrium the entire ecosystem depends on to endure. In the grizzly's world, strength is not violence. It is the language of survival. Every battle, every hunt, every breath in the cold air bears witness to nature's endurance. Amid howls, rushing waters, and the forest's pulse, the grizzly stands firm, a symbol of wild order. It doesn't fight to dominate, but to keep life's rhythm unbroken. In the stillness of the deep woods, the heartbeat of the grizzly merges with that of the earth, a timeless hymn of strength and balance, eternal.